Well, good evening, everyone. This is Alvie from Just Alvie News. It's a little after 9 o'clock on Friday, March 1st. We're going to do a news update story. We're going to talk about the owner of Tim Taverns getting arrested, update on a high-speed chase, a guy pretending to be an Arkansas State police trooper pulling people over. I'm going to show you the picture of the suspect that got arrested over in the Pew Pew. In Sardis. While you're waiting, go ahead and click a reaction, click a like, click a love, and all that good stuff. That was a mouthful. How's everyone doing tonight? What's up, Rachel? Thank you. Rachel says, happy birthday, Eve. What's up, Jennifer? You guys are starting to come on now. Man, winter fully back. I'm in my reflective vest because earlier I haven't taken it off. What's up, Kevin? We will, lot to cover. Hopefully we'll get it done in an hour. Rachel, I want pancakes tomorrow. Probably not. I'm hopefully going to be on the mend now. Well, good. All right, guys, we will go ahead and get started here with the news update. See if we can get it wrapped up in an hour. I can kind of stink at that. First up is the owner of Tim's Tavern. What's up, Bradley? Let me show you the owner of Tim's Tavern right there. Take a good look at Mr. Timothy Stepak. I probably am not going to pronounce his name. Take a really good long look at him because he was just re-arrested. That's right, arrested again. What's up, Karen? Arrested again. Now, his first arrest, listen to these charges. Like, this guy's kind of no, he is a bad guy if he's guilty of all this. His first arrest was on January 25th. Where he received 2 counts of sexual assault in the 4th degree, which is a misdemeanor. And then, Benton Police Department, he was arrested by Benton Police Department, had witnesses come forward against Tim. And so they added additional charges. So now, Brandy says he blocked him on everything when I called him out. He's the uncle of Abby, the one they found murdered a while back. Wow. Yeah, multiple victims have come forward. I do see you guys that. They have now charged him additionally with rape, residential burglary, the felony kind, false imprisonment in the 1st degree, which is a misdemeanor. Now, what that is, a person commits false imprisonment of the 1st degree if without consent and without lawful authority of the person knowingly restrains another person as to interfere substantially with the other person's liberty in a manner that exposes the other person's substantial risk of serious physical injury. So that was one of his charges. What's up, Charla? 4th charge, interference with emergency communications. Now, we don't have all the details because they won't release all those yet. But what that is, basically, if you damage, you disable, or displace someone's phone or communication device for the purpose of the offense to be valid, you have to be preventing them from requesting emergency assistance. So whatever is going on in here, he took his victim's communication tools away from him. And that's when they got the interference with emergency communications. He got assault in 3rd degree, which was a misdemeanor. So I had to go look that up. Like, how could assault be a misdemeanor? It says a person commits assault in the 3rd degree if he or she purposely creates apprehension of intimate physical injury to another person. So yeah, he got that one. And now he's big one. He already had the SA assault from January. Now he's charged again with sexual assault in the 4th degree. Now they listed it as which is a misdemeanor, by the way, if that blows your mind. And basically what sexual assault in the 4th degree is, here you go. If a person engages in sexual contact with another person who is less than 16, there's some exceptions if they're your spouse. So his charges implies that he has engaged with sexual contact with a person who is less than 16 years old. And Tim here is 46 years old, so that would be at least 30 years. Brandy said, Misty, oh, yeah, you guys are chatting back and forth. Of course, he's already out. He is running his restaurant still, Tim Taverns, up in Benton, up there. So we'll continue to cover this, and I will tell you, he was married shortly, but he's going through divorce right now. What's up, Kelly? His wife has a restraining order against him. Dad's only married for a few months. Wife has a restraining order against him for harassing and threatening and disturbing the peace. They don't have any children, which is a good thing, since he's accused of having sexual contact with someone under 16. So what a crazy story. His restaurant is up, fully still going. Anyone else getting a lot of exclusive? Oh, what's up, James? Welcome to the show. So we'll definitely keep following this case. Now, a few things. We know it was none of his contact was with employees, because the way the charge lays out, it would be a little bit bigger than what they are. What's up, Janelle? Next up on the story, we kind of talked about it yesterday. Now, the next few cases I have requested, I filled out a bunch of FOIA requests today. I've requested a lot of body cam footage and dash cam footage. So yesterday, what's up, Teresa? Yesterday, Saline County Sheriff's Office got a guy who was driving around in a white GMC attempting to stop people with a blue light on his truck. He was on the Sheridan Highway, Highway 167. They got a call telling, hey, someone's trying to stop us, and other vehicles on 167. And so they ended up finding the guy, pulling him over near Lawrence and Spring Lake. And then that's when they arrested Frederick Livingston. This guy here, that right there is Frederick Livingston. Now, he was arrested by Saline County Sheriff's Office because after they completed their investigation, did determine he had used blue and white emergency lights to initiate traffic stops along the Sheridan Highway. What's up, Tracy? So they got that guy off the street. Can you imagine being pulled over in a pickup truck? Obviously, I'm not talking about anything some of you guys want to talk about. So you guys just have to wait. Y'all asking me questions and we ain't even got there yet. So he is charged with criminal impersonation. Now, the high-speed chase. Now, the one I'm going to cover is the one last night. So let's talk about the one today. That ended on Pratt Road, right in front of the Pratt Road Flea Market. We got some good video of it. I have reached out to Arkansas State Police. They said they couldn't give me any information at this time, but they will get back to me hopefully sometime this weekend to give us more information on that one that happened today. Pardon me. So the one we do have data on today. What's up, Donna? Is the high-speed chase that started last night. What's up, Wesley? Believe it or not, even though ASP got involved, it did involve Saline County Sheriff's deputies. In fact, it had started over here. They was trying to stop a gray Nissan Sentra out by Chico and Oakley Drive. The driver wouldn't stop and kept driving along North Chico Road. At that point, Arkansas State Police assumed the lead on the pursuit, and they traveled along Staten Road. Of course, they got on all kinds of roads, just went on much further because we was kind of listening to it. It says, then Arkansas State Police, this is from the official police statement, performed a tactical vehicle intervention on the I-30 eastbound ramp 131. So they did perform TVI, is what they call it now. We call them pits. when they bump them and throw them off the road. Now, they did arrest, I hate pits. DVI, yeah, it sounds better, I guess. Now, they did arrest 49-year-old Shannon Barnett. So that's the guy that led him on that chase last night. Now, I have reached out to Arkansas State Police and Saline County Sheriff's Office to get the dash cam footage and the body cam footage from both. Now, he's currently, Shannon here's on $50,000 bond. Now, I can always tell when they charge people with some of these crimes, they must have been aggravated. Okay, so they got him for felony fleeing, improper evidence of registration, reckless driving, criminal mischief of first degree, possession of a controlled substance, possessions of a firearm by certain persons, unauthorized use of another's property to facilitate certain crimes, possession of a drug paraphernalia, no seat belt, and his driver's license was suspended. And they definitely chased it. He's on a $50,000 bond for that. And I'll have to FOIA you and see what Tim, who was charged with all those essays, his bond was. How does he have $50,000? But good question, Rachel. That's what I was going to say. I'll have to check on Tim's bond because he's showing zero on his. But we'll check into that. It's disproportionate like it. What about the guy who's on a $5,000 bond for pulling people over? Dude was pulling people over pretending to be a cop. Now, when I was a teenager, we had this blue light rapist throughout certain parts of Arkansas where they would use the lights and pull you over. And there was a big to-do about it, and that's why we wanted to get rid of unmarked vehicles, because it's actually using police lights to do this. So y'all should be concerned about that guy getting out on $5,000 bond as well. And this guy running $50,000 bond. He might have the highest bond of the night. He definitely does have the highest bond of the night. And by the way, I've saved time so we can talk about this on that. So he does. Let me show you his face one more time. He looks wild. He looks wild. So I did reach out for all the body cam footage and all that stuff on that as well. Next up, we know we had a guy try to break into an ex-law enforcement person's house over in Sardis. He chose the wrong house, wrong neighborhood. He ended up getting shot in the arm. He took off through the woods. About 200 police officers showed up over there because that's at a training exercise. I love how y'all making fun of his hair. Well, we finally got a picture of him. Now, I want you to put this in perspective. That right there is John Nutt. John Nutt. Now, y'all remember, that's John Nutt right there. A hair felony. I like that. We're going to go back. I promise we'll go back and talk about all the stories. John Nutt. You guys got me cracking up on the hair. Remember, John Nutt, we kind of covered a bunch of his criminal acts last night. He's got a pretty, or the night before, he's got a pretty lengthy history out on parole, and he's $30,000 bond. $30,000. We got it a little bit backwards on that one. I lost the picture. I wonder who does his hair. Probably the same person who, no, I wouldn't tell Ro that. Ro might get mad if I say probably the same person that does mine. I'm looking for an image and then I will be back to you guys. So where'd my image go? I want to give you one more update, then we can chat a little bit. If I can find my image. He's lucky he got out alive. Yes, he is lucky he got out alive. There is the image I wanted. Not a pretty image. I heard he was out already. Check the guy's Facebook who pew-pewed him. I'll check. I can check just here in a minute. I thought he was just in there, but he's got other charges, so he would just go to another agency because they revoked his parole. Ooh. Now, I want to give y'all an update that all of you guys has been asking for. It's more of a sad one, and then we'll go back and we'll talk about all the news stories. So, you know, last week there was a bad car accident over in Sardis. The lady had to be med flighted away. Here's actually her vehicle right here. Her husband posted this. That is her vehicle. Now, that's Cassidy Bowden's vehicle. Married to Lucky Bowden, namesake of Lucky's towing. Now, they have posted some updates because Cassidy has not been doing very good. And so they're asking for our prayers for this. So I wanted to read you what William Lucky Bowden had posted about his wife. This is the update. This was at February 27th. It says, Cassidy Bowden has shown improvement. Tomorrow morning, she is scheduled for another surgery, so that would have been on the 28th. They're doing checks x-ray on her, and it showed up. Today, they pulled out one of her chest tubes and relocated another. They lowered her sedation. See, they decided to do the surgery tomorrow, which would have been yesterday in our time. Around noon, she's typically scheduled for surgery next week to fix a hole in her lung. As of now, her body is healing itself, and it looks like the hole may have healed itself. She had a hole in her lung through this. It looks like the surgery will be canceled. He wants to thank everybody for their thoughts and the prayers. And then his kind of a long post. I also want to read you one from her dad. This is still from William. On Thursday, as I'm sure everyone knows, my wife was in a horrible accident. She's in a battle for her life. I've learned over the past few days a timeline of events. These events were not by accident. They were brought forth by divine intervention. When Cassidy had her accident, I was on the phone with her dad, Mike McCool. I got the alert to my phone and gave him her location. He was stopped in traffic behind her. He got out and ran to her. When the call came in to 911, the Northeast Saline County Fire Department had someone at the station. They responded immediately. The information given to 911 prompted an immediate launch of MedFlight. It took half hour to get her out of the car. Her dad got her attention and held her while everybody worked to free her. They got her to the hospital and started treatment in record time. Everything come together for her. They saved her life. Cassidy has been showing great progress until yesterday. Remember, this is from a few days ago. Yesterday, she had a really bad day. Last night, she leveled out. When I left, I didn't know if she was okay. I told everyone she was, and she had a bad day, but she was okay. Truth is, I wasn't sure. He goes on to share some personal things. Definitely say a prayer for William Lucky Bowden and Cassidy Bowden in that accident. He also wanted to make sure that people knew the truth. Said if it went for calling out all the first responders that helped, of course. So Cassidy, I'll show you her car one more time. Man, think about that. And he got the alert. The emergency management service got the alert so they could start dispatching immediately out there. So definitely keep Cassie in your prayers. Just it's a sad story, but she's alive. You get what I'm saying? She's alive, and she's going to need our help. She was in a head-on collision, is what I'm understanding, Tracy. And she took the brunt of it. Yeah, and they had to med flight her out and everything. So, all right, that is our top stories for today. And I know you guys want to go back and chat about some, and we're more than welcome to. So, I know y'all like the guy's hair, so y'all let me know which one y'all want to reverse back to. Or actually, we can, if y'all don't reverse back, we end this. I'll start another one and we just have fun. Oh my, yeah. Y'all have any questions about the stories I just covered? Look, I got monitors over. I got to refix this up. Lisa, what we talk about? Well, we just covered 5 news stories. Five news stories. Right there. You missed one about Tim's Tavern. Definitely, Betty, it's directly at the beginning of this video. I'm going to get back to the... James, you come on the next live, and then we'll talk about this. Because remember on the... I forgot to do that. I made a rookie mistake. And my phone is not charging. Houston, we have a problem. My phone's about to go dead. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Hey guys, this is Alvie from Just Alvie News. Don't forget to hit share on this video. I'm going to plug in this phone and jump right back on here with you guys. Hey, remember, always make good choices.